Hello, Mufasa's here, and I'm swag. Okay, so this is gonna be a real talk video. First of all, I'm just gonna give you an update on what my life is because I feel bad not doing a video on Tuesday. And this is my life right here in a balloon. No, we just had a transportation services banquet because I drive the shuttles and things. We had certificates and things. Well, I'll show you what I got. I'm gonna put that up there. Got two certificates of recognition. The first one I got was probably the most obvious. It's the Heard Before Seen Award, the loudest employee. Yep, that's great. That was kind of expected. So that was a thing. I was kind of happy about that because I've always been the loud person type of thing, so I take pride in that. The second one's kind of iffy because I don't know how I feel about it. I'm obviously honored to get the award, but it's the Phone a Friend Award, and it's for the employee needing the most shift swaps. Now, although I do accept this reward with smiles and whatnot, it's kind of depressing because this is Mike, and he needs the most. He's the most non-committed to his actual work schedule. That's what that says to me. But it's cool. And I'm gonna do a little shout out to Alicia. Focus. Okay, Alicia. She's one of my shift supervisors, coordinators. She did silly faces on her signatures here. You can see there's the tongue, there's the other one, and she did a happy face. So also another shout out to all the other coordinators and shift supervisors: Alicia, Melissa Cadet, Samantha Romano, Kevin Sorge. Just the ones on here. There's obviously other supervisors, and you know who you are, and you know I love you. Today we have some real talk, though. So I've been trying to figure out who I am, type of thing. Things are falling! And there's one particular thing that I've been trying to figure out. Now, for the sake of just simplicity, we're gonna say that the actions. Let's just make it simple. We're playing on a playground. Cool. Okay. So last night, the girlfriend was playing on the playground. And I had the ACS party, Acapella Society party, last night. Just a gathering of all sane people. So the girlfriend's like, I'm going to go play on the playground. Okay. The roommate also was like, hey, I'm going to go with these guys. I'm going to go play on the playground. And after the party, I come back from the party, obviously, and my other roommate was playing on the playground. Now, this is what we're going to talk about. I asked Reddit this, but they're like, "Oh, your message wasn't formatted correctly." I'm like, "No." I get this sense of uneasiness, not necessarily upset, not necessarily mad. It's just like this unsettling feeling. This is when we bring Nick in. This is Nick Mijos. This is my roommate, if you will. I was talking about it with also Rose Mahoney. Hi, Rose. We were talking about it after the party, and one of the things that we talked about was jealousy, straight up jealousy.
Yeah.
Just I want to be playing on the playground as well. Like, what the fuck?
It's a feeling of exclusion. I think everyone feels like that.
Yes.
It's a flaw in human nature, but what are you gonna do?
Yeah. It's the two different. Actually, it isn't two different points. It's kind of the same thing. Actually, I think I figured this out, and I didn't even fucking know it. The main thing that I was saying was jealousy. And you think about it, it's like, wow, and what I do as a person is I just sit there and I make it a lot worse than it is. It's like, okay, yeah, it's one night in a matter of how many nights do you live in a lifetime? Like, really?
It's silly when you think about it.
Yeah, it is. And it's stupid that I do this to myself and others. Like, I was making you feel bad. I was making my girlfriend feel bad. I didn't make Sousa feel bad because it's Sousa.
But
I don't even know what that means. But it's like I make other people feel bad just because I wasn't having fun. You know what I mean?
and you don't need
stupid.
to. You're throwing like yourself a proud party because you weren't included.
Exactly.
But it's something that we all do, and I've done it too from time to
Yeah.
time. It's no one's perfect.
But I feel like I do it more, and that's what I don't like, and that's what I'm trying to. I do it more intensely. I've talked to my girlfriend about this, and she says that she has noticed that my emotions towards things are intensified, whether it be happy or sad. In this case, it would be negative. We'll say negative, not sad, but it's negative. And when I'm happy about things, I'm fucking so happy about them.
Well, that's what that's actually my mom and I were talking about that at Beer Works.
Yeah.
How, like I said, when I first moved in with you and Ryan, how I felt excluded because you guys knew each other.
Yeah.
And I was just this new guy off the street, like, oh, I don't know. Oh, can I play too on the playground? Yeah,
exactly. So we were actually just talking about this like 5 minutes ago, and I'm like, I'm going to make a video about this.
Oh, spontaneous video.
Very spontaneous. I was like, you know what, Nick? I think I just figured it out. Because this is what I do. I call my girlfriend, and I'm an asshole sometimes. And I realize that. And I was still throwing myself a pity party. Even though I just had a great time with all my transportation buddies. I got 2 fucking awards.
Even though I was playing on said playground. To the bar.
So
let's not sugarcoat it.
It's like, even though I did have I had a good time last night at the ACS party. I had a good time today at the transportation banquet. But I would have rather been playing on the playground.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I'm just gonna drag everyone down with me. And I called my girlfriend today. I'm like, hey, how you doing? Blah blah blah. And I was making her feel like shit because it's like, oh, this is your fault, but it's not. And that's what I'm here to say. That I need to realize that it's not their fault.
No.
It's not even my fault. It's not anybody's fault.
No, you want to express your emotions, but you're doing it in a childish sort of way.
Exactly.
That makes it look like you're just bitching and whining to people.
Yes.
And you know what? But then again, you don't want to come across as that either. So maybe you get mad at yourself and just don't say anything, and then you just be sad all the time. And there's no point in doing that.
Exactly. So back to what I was saying about 5 minutes ago. I was sitting there, and I'm like, you know what, Nick? I don't like being excluded from things, and I think that's what it is.
Oh, it does.
Because I was the girlfriend playing on the playground. Wow, she obviously doesn't want me to play with her on the playground. She doesn't want me there. Nick is also playing on the playground. He's obviously blowing me. He doesn't fucking like me as a person, so he's just gonna go blah blah blah. Obviously, Yeah, right. The other roommate, Sousa, he obviously didn't want me here to enjoy some good time, so he didn't fucking text me. Whatever. That's the way I fucking think about it. It's fucking shitty because. And I just got off the phone with the girly girl, and I was like, hey, can I come visit you, blah, blah, next week? And she's like, oh, I got studying to do, and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, oh, well, obviously you don't want me to go there because school's more important. That's always been a flaw.
It's a flaw in all of us. You just got to look at the big picture and think, okay, it's for all. It happens to everyone.
Yeah.
No one's alone when they feel excluded. It's like I said, it's a flaw in human nature. We all feel it. Don't feel bad if you do, because no one's perfect.
Yeah.
You can't do anything about it except at least try to find some joy. Maybe think of hey, at least I had a good time tonight. Even after I went to the bar, I came back and I felt a little shitty that I got excluded from a few things.
So it's just something I have to realize and deal with differently because most people. They're like, oh, fuck you, you're doing that. Fuck you, you're a douche. Why don't you invite me? And they're just outwardly about it. And I'm just here, fucking making it a whole, implosion deal. My life sucks. And it's not like that. So I'm really glad. I got off the phone with my girlfriend, and I texted her, saying, listen, I'm really sorry about me being a douchebag. And I've been talking to her for a while. I really want to get this figured out. I want to talk to a therapist and all that shit. But, as I was texting her, I'm like, Jesus Christ, I know what's wrong.
You don't need to pay, $60 a week.
Yeah, exactly.
Some guy to tell you the exact same thing.
Yep.
I was actually thinking of going to a therapist, too.
Yeah.
And then I realized self-care.
Yeah. So it was weird. Because if you think about it, the exclusion, it's because you're jealous that you're not there. It's part jealousy, and then it's part like making up situations like, "Oh, you hate me." But
that's when it gets bad. But like,
Yeah.
we all do that too. I've made up scenarios in my head where, oh, if I wasn't, I'm probably not going to get invited to this now or this. Or the
exactly, yeah, right. And
or,
the thing that happened with me last night was everything was piling on.
Yep.
The girlfriend, and then Nick, and then Souza. And then,
strikes,
you know,
and
today it was fucking, it was like, oh, you can't come visit me anymore. It's like, it's fucking shit. But now I realize, listen to me, next year is another year. We're still in college. We're still going to be able to, like, enjoy things with friends, you know, like.
Well, and you're going to be 21.
And you're going to be 21. You're going to be able to go and get fucking drunk all the time. But
alcoholics.
There's, like, and even after we graduate, we're not going to fucking lose touch, so we're going to still be able to do
No,
things.
I'm going to come to Connecticut because it's goddamn beautiful up there with beautiful people.
Yeah.
The Fort Town Fair.
There's a whole thing. Fort Town. Yeah.
I want that mashed potato / pulled pork thing.
Yeah.
You guys don't know what that is, but if you ever
Fort Town Fair, mid-September. Yeah. We'll make a video on it, maybe later.
Yeah, we should do that. We should bring like a camera or something and just film it. Ideas.
Yes.
Ideas.
Yep, ideas. Write that down. Okay, we wrote it down. So, yeah, that's just basically me realizing what kind of asshole I am. For all of you who may have respected me before, I hope you still respect me. Just because, you know, we all have flaws, and I'm just kind of thankful that I was able to admit it. And I usually have a hard time admitting things like that, but you know,
it's good first step.
I did, and you know, the first step to recovery is admitting you have a problem.
Now you got 11 more to go.
Yeah, right. So, but that's that, and
Hi, Susan.
I hope you. Yeah, we talked about you.
Oh,
Let me just
we're having a real talk video.
Let me just end the video real quick, and then we'll talk about it. That's the other roommate who was also playing on the playground. I'll explain that later.
Yeah, we had a metaphor.
We'll talk about it later.
You'll see it.
But yeah,
I'm always coming at the end of these things.
Yeah, I don't know.
At least you're in it.
Next time. But yeah, if you liked the video, like, subscribe, do all that junk shit, and leave some comments about what you guys thought about what we talked about. Some private messages we'll do too, like if you want to talk to me personally about it.
Is this supposed to be a serious video?
So, yeah, well, it's the end now.
It's both.
Balloon.
You did that.
I'm gonna suck helium. But yeah, so leave a comment, leave a like, do some things, and we'll see you next time.